Welcome back, Level Uppers, to part 2 of It Only Does PlayStation, episode 12. This is the Level Up Network's dedicated PlayStation talk show on once every month. I'm one of your co-hosts, Andrew. I make the show Midori, and of course, I'm joined by Dean Marchese, the Beast from the East, and Gregory Verka, aka GVZ.
Ya boys.
We, in our last part, we talked about the PlayStation Neo, which has since been announced, of course.
That was so long ago.
Can you believe how much it is?
I remember it.
It was 5 minutes ago for us, but maybe potentially a week for you. And you guys are like, what are you guys even talking about at this point? But next topic belongs to myself. We switched it around this week. So recently, PlayStation Plus received a price hike.
Dirty motherfucker.
A lot of people were really, really upset about that
Am I
price
the only
hike.
one out of us through this now? Are you guys upset?
I think we should. I'm glad to give them 10 more bucks.
Me too.
The thing for me is, like, I look at $10 and I just divide over 12 months. I'm like 85 cents or whatever it is.
I'm like, why?
It's not.
Honestly, for me, it was just like, when are they going to do this? Xbox did it 2+ years ago. Like, when is PlayStation going to do it? And I was surprised, honestly, that it took that long.
Yeah.
But I figured, considering PlayStation Plus and considering that today, like literally hours ago, PlayStation went down, the outage and whatnot, I wanted to take a look back at PlayStation Plus.
It was like years ago.
Yeah. Take a look back at PlayStation Plus and show you guys the amazing offerings that we've had. And I figured we could do our best to try and figure out what we consider to be the top 5 PlayStation Plus months.
Ooh.
Do you guys have the outline open?
Yes,
No, but I
do.
can open it.
Okay, Greg, I'm going to rely on you. As we go through these months, we're going to try and keep track of which ones we think are really great. And, you know, as we go on, some months are going to take a head to the front and some are going to, you know, be pushed to the back. And I have the Wikipedia article up in front of me here, and then we're going to go through it. Here's what surprised me. You guys might not even remember this, but at the very beginning, I think it was every week that it changed.
Yeah. Yeah.
The instant game collection
But you didn't get
changed.
as many games, correct?
It was one every week changing in and out.
Yeah, but it was like swapping with one game. So it would be like Tuesday to Tuesday. Right?
I think so. I'm going to start with PlayStation 3, and I figured what we're going to do to make this simpler, it's only going to be the current gen offerings. We'll talk about the current gen offerings up to that point. So going back to June 29th of 2010, that's what it says here is the date added for the first PlayStation Plus game on PS3. It was Wipeout HD.
Over that.
Yes. So I don't think that's not going to turn any heads. I don't think that's going to stick around, but that's where it started, right?
I like Wipeout 2048 on Vita. Never liked Wipeout.
Now, here's one that I remember fondly, but I don't think it's going to stick around. But do you guys remember Critter Crunch?
Yes, I loved Critter Crunch.
That was one of the first games I got 100% in.
Me too.
I love Critter Crunch. That is an awesome game.
I love Critter Crunch. It was like Bejeweled kind of esque. But you would have to like match up the things, and you had the little puffball.
Yeah.
What's the explanation of the story? You were like on the Galapagos Islands. You were
Yes.
Charles Darwin, like searching for species of animal. It was so good.
Fun puzzle game, really fun puzzle game. You guys check out.
Critter Crunch, dude, that just brought back so much.
This is gonna bring back some nostalgia for you guys. I have a feeling. After that, August was Mushroom Wars. Don't really remember that too well.
I remember that one. That was such a bitch
Please
to get.
bear
the
in mind, I didn't have a PlayStation 3 until the Slim came out. So a lot of these are going to be like, nope, never heard of them, never played them.
Mushroom Wars was the death of me.
I'm gonna fly through a lot of these. After that, we got Zen Pinball. All right.
Over that.
I like
Burn.
some pinballs. And pinball's good, dude.
No, yeah, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's not gonna stick on the top 5.
No, Greg.
Can
Greg's
Critter
over
Crunch
it.
be on one?
You can put it there
over
for
it.
now. It's gonna get knocked out, I'm sure, by the end of this.
All right, keep going.
Burn Zombie Burn, fun game.
That was okay.
Shatter was after that.
Oh, I loved Shatter.
Another fun game.
Shatter.
Sackboy's Prehistoric Moves, kind of a dumb little spin-off that happened there. Sam and Max got episodes 1 through 5 at one point. That was December of 2010. Leading Gold, Gangs of the Wild West. Oof, man, that must have been a bad month. After that, you got Digger HD. Then you had Stacking. Not a bad game.
Oh, I loved Stacking. That was Double Fine, the Russian nesting doll.
You can put that at number 2 for now. Sonic the Hedgehog, the original Genesis Sonic the Hedgehog, was in March of 2011. Then you had Comet Crash. Then you had Sonic the Hedgehog number 2. We're now up to June of 2011 with Magic the Gathering. Streets of Rage 2 came after that, then Bomberman Ultra, then Golden Axe. You can see the beginnings of PlayStation Plus were not the best.
Yeah, I'm over that.
not the best. Crash Commando, Comics Zone, Altered Beast, the original Altered Beast. Okay, so here's where it changes, actually. This is September of 2011 now, and it's now 3 games this month that are being offered. So this might have been where they started to change things up. You had Altered Beast, Astro Tripper, and Plants vs. Zombies. That's actually not a bad month there.
Plants vs. Zombies is awesome.
Yeah, Plants vs. Zombies is an awesome game. I think that deserves to be thrown in there for now.
I agree.
Wait, am I
cares?
writing like the month? I'm just writing month of and then the games that were offered. Like I'm
Okay.
writing month of Critter Crunch, month of stacking, month
You
of.
do you, boo-boo.
Okay,
Greg, you don't like Plants vs. Zombies?
I did, but I had played it on my iPad, so when it came to PlayStation, everyone was like, oh my god, it's the best game ever. And I was like, it's not different from what I had 3 years ago.
Oh, really? Yeah, for me, I had no idea what that was, and I remember playing that and being like, holy crap, this is actually a lot of fun. And it was kind of like, what's the one now that we're playing? The Tetris type one.
Tricky Towers?
Tricky Towers. It was kind of like that, where I was just like, I found myself getting sucked into it and kept going back to it and playing it. And, so yeah, that was actually a really fun offering for PlayStation Plus that month. After that, we're getting to some good month coming up soon, but October was Costume Quest and Elemental Monster. Not bad. Costume Quest is actually pretty solid.
I love Costume Quest.
Here
But
is
I'm not
going
putting it
to
on.
here's going to be the new number one, I bet you. October of 2011 was Dead Nation.
Ooh, that one's going on there.
That's a big
Yeah,
one.
that's a big one.
What
So
else
that-
was offered with Dead Nation?
nothing actually.
That's why.
But I
because
still
that
feel
fucking
like
good.
that's still the number one for me right now.
right now.
So
yeah.
far, yeah, totally.
That's the number
Critter
one.
Crunch, stacking, Plants vs. Zombies, Altered Beast, and whatever the hell the other game was. I literally wrote N something and the month of Dead Nation. So we got 4 months so far.
After that, November was Hydrophobia. No idea what you are. Sorry.
Oh, I loved Hydrophobia.
Oh, really?
The girl got sucked in the submarine. It was like third person, kind of reminded me of Beyond Good and Evil. Hydrophobia was awesome.
Man, I don't remember that. In December, you got Tomb Raider, Underworld, and Marvel Pinball.
Ooh, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
Marvel Pinball number 1. Put it up. Put it up.
As the number one?
Number
Yeah.
1, Marvel
That's a-
Pinball.
Wait, are we saying this is beating out Dead Nation?
No.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I must disagree. I must disagree. January, Back to the Future, the game, and Swords and Soldiers. Yeah. After that, got Inferno Pool and the Simpsons arcade game. As much as I love that, no, not gonna
Simpsons.
turn any heads. This is a weird month. I'm not sure why this happened, but in February of 2012, they offered 6 PlayStation 3 games. It was Battle Fantasia, Far Cry 2, Fatal Inertia EX, Hamster Ball, Mahjong Tales, and Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Powered Battle Cars.
Yo, Hamster Ball was the shit.
That is the precursor to the beloved Rocket League.
Yeah, you know what? It actually does sound like it should be the precursor.
It actually is. That's
Wait, you're serious?
I swear to God, that's not bullshit. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, that was a real fact.
I did not know that.
Did anybody else play Hamster Ball?
No. It sounds like Monkey Ball to me.
No.
No?
It was racing, but you had to race other hamsters in your balls, and they had tracks that you could fall off of them. It was only $4.99, but it was a hell of a time.
It was free if you had PlayStation
Far
Plus,
Cry
Greg.
2
Not for Greg.
is
Greg
a
bought
great
that
game.
one.
Wow. March of 2012 was Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. That's a good month for me. I love Sly Cooper.
Me too. Wait, so are we knocking one of the other ones off?
I don't know. That's what do you guys think? I think this should go in there for now. I think this should knock off. Personally, I wasn't like that big a fan of stacking or anything like that, but
Can I knock off the Plants vs. Zombies one?
yeah, I'd say that's okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, month of Sly Cooper.
All right. After that, April of 2012, Shank 2 and Shift 2 Unleashed.
Ooh, Shank was my game.
No, sorry.
Did
Pass.
nobody play these?
I
I
played it,
told
but
you.
it didn't stick with me.
I had a 360. Like a
Shank 2
normal person.
especially. Shank 2, that co-op.
Got a dud of a month here. Frogger Returns.
Ooh, I love Frogger. Why is that a dud?
No, Frogger Returns came in handy during Trophy Wars.
Okay.
4 gold trophies.
Yeah.
Still, pass. May of 2012, Awesome Nuts and Trine 2. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah,
Trying
you
to
know.
is okay.
Rock of Ages was May. Oh, actually, was still in May. That's Rock of Ages. Here's another weird month. June 5th of 2012. This must have been. Was this the month where we had the outage?
Yeah, I think it might have
Because
been.
in this month-
Outland.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm seeing in June 5th of 2012. And even though this is the outage, probably it's got to go to number 1 because you got Little Big Planet 2, Ratchet and Clank All for One, Infamous 2,
Infamous, yeah.
Zombie Apocalypse, Warhammer 40,000, Virtua Fighter 5, Sideway New York, Saints Row 2, Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, Just Cause 2, and Hardcore Uprising, all
Four of
within 1
those-
month.
4 of those were free, and then out of Little Big Planet 2, Infamous, and then 2
Infamous
was the
2
other ones. You got to
wasn't
pick.
out yet when the outage happened. Because
Really?
the outage was I had just gotten my PS3 like a week or two before the outage, because I got the email that was like, "Hey,
get to
here's
choose a free-
here's like free games because you got an outage." I was like, "I don't know what the fuck is going on, but great, I'll take free games."
Yeah.
Because I had just like got into my system. I didn't even know about the online and any of that. I didn't fuck with that. I just played my games.
Can we
Infamous 2
consider
wasn't out
that?
yet.
I feel like we can't include that month though.
Yeah, it is kind of it's an outlier. It's in like an
Yeah.
asterisk.
I'm not gonna put that on. So
Okay.
far we have Critter Crunch stacking, Sly Cooper, Dead Nation.
Critter Crunch is still number 1.
Yeah, it is.
You guys are just, I think you guys are afraid of Infamous 2 taking the cake.
Here's the thing. I remember the outage offering Infamous 1, not
Yeah,
2.
me too. Not 2. I remember.
Yes, so I don't know what's going on there.
That
That's-
sounds right, yeah, because I had gotten Infamous 1 with my system, so I was like, I don't need that, and then I got Little Big Planet 1, I remember.
I remember because I had 3 PlayStation accounts. I got Little Big Planet, Infamous, and whatever the hell the other one was, all free. I just got them all in different accounts and downloaded them.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. We're gonna have to skip that month, unfortunately.
we're not.
July was Gotham City Imposters, Pac-Man Championship Edition DX.
Ooh,
It's actually a really
Pac-Man
good
was
game.
Really good one. Pac-Man's like one of those tricky tower suck-in games.
Yeah.
I might replace stacking with Pac-Man.
I think that's okay. Yeah. The Walking Dead episodes 1 and 2 was August, as well as Blood Rain and Outland was all in August as well. After that, you got September, which offered Borderlands, the original Borderlands. You also had Double Dragon Neon and Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
That's a pretty good month.
And Starhawk, the single player, was also in that month.
Huh.
No.
Borderlands 1 is great. Oh, you can't just dismiss it, dude. Just because they're not your games. Borderlands 1 is a great game, and Scott Pilgrim
Yeah.
is
I think that month as a whole is a really
That's a
good month.
great
Well, we have Critter Crunch, Pac-Man, Sly Cooper, Dead Nation, Marvel Pinball are the months that we have. So am I replacing one of those?
I think you can get rid of Marvel Pinball with this month for sure.
I think you could get rid of freaking Critter Crunch.
No!
Dean, I'm telling you
Easily.
right now, if you played Critter Crunch, especially somebody who loves Tetris, you would fucking love Critter Crunch.
That being said, Greg,
need
Critter
to
Crunch
get
was
all these
literally the only game that month.
I
So
love Critter Crunch.
I really like Critter
Pilgrim
Crunch.
is better than most of the games that you have said you love so far.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
this
get
is
rid
this
of
has got to get in there. I think Critter Crunch is becoming a joke edition at this point. As I think it should still be in the top 5, but I don't think it should be number 1. I feel like something
Well, I'm
else is
not
number
getting
1.
rid of Sly Cooper. I'm not getting rid of Pac-Man. I'm not getting rid of Dead Nation. And if Dean's not giving up Marvel Pinball, the Critter Crunch.
No, Marvel Pinball I didn't actually want you to put up there.
Okay, so this is taking over that
Get rid
month.
of Marvel Pinball.
Scott Pilgrim. Just put down Scott Pilgrim
Wait, so
for that month.
Although I think it should be said, the Zen Pinball tables are really good. They're really fun.
There. All right, after that, we have October, which was NFL Blitz, King of Fighters, and Payday. After that, you got November, which was Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition.
Yeah.
And we also Quantum Conundrum and Dungeon Defenders. Not a bad month.
Yes, I loved Quantum Conundrum.
You loved
That's coming up.
every game so
'Cause
far.
I played every fucking
You're
game.
the
That
worst.
doesn't mean they're all good.
Resident Evil 5, Quantum Conundrum, and what was the other one that month?
That was it's the Dungeon Defenders.
I don't know what that is, but can we put up Resident Evil?
I don't know, man.
Resident
I
Evil
don't know.
5, we all played that. We all loved it, did we?
I,
not?
never played
liked
Resident
it. I liked it.
We
I
just
don't know.
discussed
Keep
this today.
going.
I've never played any Resident Evils. You know that already.
Yeah, I know. I got upset with you about it. I just don't want to believe that statement. You can shoot the president's daughter in her left butt cheek and she'll die. What's
Oh,
not?
now I don't ever need to play it because you've ruined it for me. Thanks
That's
for saving me the time.
I'm going to say no, Greg. I'm saying no.
All right, keep going, man.
This month might be your favorite ever, Greg. BioShock 2 in December, along with Roachard and Super Street Fighter 4 and Anomaly and Retro City Rampage and NBA Jam. That was all in December.
NBA Jam was my shit. We have to put that on.
What do you?
Come on,
This
guys.
is-
It's got BioShock 2 in the month. I feel like that automatically makes it the worst month ever for PS Plus.
I'm over this.
Also, before you even bother bringing up Bioshock 2, Bioshock Infinite was a PS Plus game, so don't even
Yeah,
bother.
so yeah, don't even
even
bother.
bother.
Yeah, you're right there, 100%. Nope, month is gone, passing. All right, so January was Mega Man 9 and 10, Darksiders. That's not bad. Football 2012, Guardians of Middle. Or no, sorry,
that
football.
was a whole month? Mega Man 9, 10, and Darksiders?
Yep, all 1 month there.
Jesus. Pretty good.
No, I'm over that.
Pretty
Keep going.
good. So it's definitely an honorable mention there. That's a good month.
That's a good month.
Yeah. February was Guardians of Middle Earth. We're in 2013 now, by the way. So we're getting close to switching over to PS4. Guardians of Middle Earth Closure and Vanquish was in
Closure
February
was
of
good.
2013.
Vanquish was awesome too. Did anybody else play that?
Yeah, that was a
Like
good game.
Jetpack sliding shooter game.
Here's a month I remember well. Spec Ops: The Line, Joe Danger 2, and The Cave. Spec Ops,
This
as
one's
much as
coming
I
up.
hated the gameplay, awesome story with that game, man. Awesome, awesome story.
Can this one go on the list?
I don't think it's...
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
I don't think it's quite that good. This is a good month for a lot of other people, but not for me. Demon Souls was April, along with Labyrinth Legends and Malicious and Zombie Tycoon 2. Just for Demon Souls alone, that's a really good month for a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm over that. Keep
does
going.
does nothing for me personally.
Same.
This is our list, right? So we're gonna skip
fuck
that.
everybody else.
Fuck you guys. After that, another good month here. We got Sleeping Dogs, Knit Underground, and the Pinball Arcade.
No.
Another good month here. We got Deus Ex Human Revolution, Machinarium, Little Big Planet Karting, and the single player. Wait, and two more. And the single player of Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception, and XCOM: Enemy Unknown.
It's pretty good.
That's a month that's going on the list.
Two.
Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception single player. Come on,
You know
that's
how I feel
got to
about
go on the
Uncharted
list.
3, guys.
That may be number one. Don't forget, that's also a Deus Ex Human Revolution that month too.
Yeah,
so
I feel
which-
like it's insane that Critter Crunch is at #1 right now.
That's the best month yet.
No, I don't have them in any order. I just wrote down 5 months.
Okay.
That's the best month.
I
Best
have
month
Critter
yet.
Crunch, Pac-Man, Sly Cooper, Street Fighter, Dead Nation, and then Borderlands and Scott Pilgrim.
I know Uncharted 3 gets a lot of hate, but that's an awesome month.
It's a good month. I still think the month to beat so far is the Borderlands and Scott Pilgrim, personally.
Really?
That's a great month, dude. Those are two great games.
Yeah, I never
Borderlands
played
Borderlands 1 is like 70 hours worth of good content.
Wait,
I never
am
played
putting
it, so-
Uncharted 3's month on here?
Yes.
What
You
should I
100%
replace
put
it
it
with? Probably Critter Crunch. Let's get rid of you.
Yeah, get rid of Critter Crunch. But
Just
just to
matter of
say,
time, Greg.
Critter Crunch is awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome
fucking-
game.
I believe
If
you.
you haven't played Critter Crunch, go buy it for like it's probably like $2.
Oh, we all know I'm not going to do that. Why even?
If anything, they have it on Vita.
Yeah, I think they
It'd be a
do.
Great Vita game.
Yeah. June of 2013 was Saints Row the Third, and nothing else, I don't think. Oh, wait, no, that was also in the Uncharted month. What the hell was with this month? This month was insane.
That's a pretty good month. Yeah.
That's an insane month right there.
Saints Row 3 is
Oh,
awesome.
maybe that was no. What month is this?
That must have been like their E3 month, where they're like, hey guys, this is E3, you're getting all this shit all in one
Oh,
month.
you said it was Starhawk too, right?
No, that was a different month.
Okay, never mind. Then keep going. I was
Saints
gonna
Row
say-
3 is the best Saints Row game still. That's a great month. Uncharted 3, XCOM, Saints Row 3.
Yeah, it's an awesome month. I think, personally, I feel like that's the best month yet. Pretty good. Next up, we got July with Battlefield 3, Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, and Jet Set Radio.
No, I'm over
bad.
that.
Not bad. August was Hitman Absolution, Bit Trip Presents, and Zen Pinball 2 with Star Wars.
Over that.
September of 2013 was Resident Evil Chronicles HD Collection, Galaga Legions, and Eco.
That's a pretty good month.
That's such a good month.
Definitely a good month.
Can I put that up there instead of Dead Nation?
Yes, in my opinion, you can.
I agree.
Okay, wait. So read it one more time. It's
That
Resident.
was Resident Evil Chronicles HD Collection, Galaga Legion DX, and Eco.
Galaga.
So that's a great month. And the month after that was Shadow of the Colossus, Kingdoms of
Wait, what was the
Amalur,
last one with Galaga?
Galaga Legion DX.
No. What was the last game? Was there another game
Eco.
after Galaga?
Eco.
Eco.
Eco. Yeah, that's okay.
How can you forget Eco? That's the best game that month.
I was just making sure.
And the month after that was Shadow of the Colossus, Kingdoms of Amalur, Reckoning, and Poker Night 2.
What? Those
And
two
Hotline
games are
Miami.
great.
Yeah, Kingdom of Amalur and Shadow of the Colossus. That, oh man, is that better than the Eco month?
I think so.
I think so too. Greg, knock it off.
Let's finish the whole sentence.
Shadow of the Colossus takes it. That's jumping in. November.
Is this one L? Yeah, right.
And this is the last month that we're sticking with PS3. We're now about to
Wait,
move on to
what was with
PS4.
Shadow? You guys are going so quickly. The titles are so long. Kingdoms of Amalur, and that was it, right?
Shadow of the Colossus and Poker Night 2.
Yeah, but fuck Poker Night.
Okay, so November of 2013, the last PS3 month, because this is when PS4 released, was Dragon's Dogma, Ib and Ob, and Binary Domain. So we're going with that now. Here's the thing: after the PS4 released was the month where you got BioShock Infinite, but we're done. We're not doing PS3 anymore.
Okay, I'm over
So
that.
it doesn't get that.
What? Just for my own knowledge, what else came out that month?
Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons,
Oh,
That's a good month.
and
good ass.
and DMC Devil May Cry.
That's a great month. What the fuck?
That's
Are
a
you
really
kidding
good
me?
month. That's a
a
really
great
good
month.
month.
Dude said, "What the fuck?"
That's a really good month. That really
Jesus
is.
Christ. I
Brothers,
remember that month.
Brothers was surprisingly good. BioShock Infinite might be my favorite BioShock, actually.
Brothers
Yeah.
was the one where you controlled different ones on different analog sticks.
Yes.
Yeah, that confused the fuck.
All
out.
3 of those games are
Yeah.
great games.
Even DMC, I didn't go too far into it, but I thought it was actually pretty fun.
It was
DMC is really fun, dude. The combat in that game is
Yeah, you could do stuff in it.
All right, so now I'm gonna give you guys a rewind here to when PS4 launched. Did you know that it was only
Resogun.
it was only one game a month though?
Resogun.
It was only one game a month. Besides that opening month, the opening month was Contrast and Resogun.
Resogun is getting
Resogun.
off Pac-Man for me.
Yes, that's definitely on the list right now. But after that,
And Contra.
but after that, you
Not
had
bad either.
5 months of only one PS4 game.
Name them, please.
January was Don't Starve.
Ooh.
Great game.
The fire. The fire.
That was a great game. I'm not sure I'm going to push it onto the list because it's only one game.
True.
But after that was Outlast. Then you had Dead
Whoa.
Nation Apocalypse Edition.
Whoa.
Then you had Mercenary Kings. And then you had Stick It to the Man.
Yeah, over those.
None of them I would kick off any of these.
No, I wouldn't either.
We have pretty good lists so far.
Resogun in contrast, though, for Resogun alone,
Yeah,
is
I
now
replaced Pac-Man with that. So now
maybe
we
the
have
number like 2 or 3 for me of all.
Drew, you have the outline,
Resogun?
correct?
Yeah.
To see the months.
What was that?
You have the outline open to see the months.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just
Yeah,
making-
Resogun is gonna be in the discussion from this point for the rest of my life as one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So where does it fall on the list for you then, right now? Is
Right
it
now,
number
with everything
1?
we have, for me personally, probably number 1.
Wow.
Yeah, me too. I think
That game alone was enough for you.
I love Resogun.
It's a
it
great
came
game.
with Contrast though, right? And Contrast wasn't terrible.
Contrast was only around for a couple months, actually 1 month about, but
Is that
Resogun
like
stuck on there for
girl-
like June.
That was like they were like pushing that pretty hard.
Yeah,
That
it was
Yeah.
like the
girl-
ink, she like goes into the painting or the
Yeah,
drawing.
yeah.
yeah.
It's got like a burlesque kind of look to it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Christina Aguilera cameoed.
So now we're jumping to 2 games a
true?
month with June of 2014. Pixel Junk Shooter Ultimate and Trine
Ooh.
2 The Complete Story.
No,
Not bad.
trying. Yeah.
Not a bad month.
July was Doki Doki Universe, Strider, and Towerfall Ascension. Towerfall Ascension got a lot of praise, but
Strider's
Towerfall was
actually
that
really good.
4-person like co-op kill
Yeah.
each other one. Yeah.
yeah. After that, you had Fez and Road Not Taken. Here's the thing. Remember when Fez came out? I actually reviewed that for our channel, a
Yeah,
video review,
you did the
and I
video
gave it a
review.
7. I look back at that game now, for some reason, much more fondly. And I'm not sure why.
Oh, that sounds like your problem.
Yeah.
I just want to say that if I were to look back at that game now, I probably would give it an 8.
Is it like a
Really?
knack for you?
Yes, I would give it an 8, just like Knack. I still say Knack is a good game.
I love how
Former
the
gave
two
Knack an 8.
people. The 2 people I'm doing this podcast with literally have the most obscure review scales I've ever heard of in my life.
Review scales are weird.
What's my review scale?
Yours is just great up. It's either great or shit.
Yours is
No,
killing
I-
it. An 8.5, killing it. That's about it for you.
That's true. Yeah, that is my score.
Although
All right.
I love everything. So
September 2014 was Sports Friends and Velocity 2X.
No, fuck that.
Velocity 2X is good.
Velocity 2X is very good, but nothing I would kick
Yeah.
off.
After that, October, Dust and Elysian Tale, Pix the Cat, and Spelunky. Not bad. November was Binding of Isaac Rebirth, Steam World Dig, and Escape Plan.
no.
After that, you got Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition,
Oh, now we're talking.
That was
Secret
the month,
Ponchos, and Titans Attack.
This is the
nothing else.
month
is
I
good.
missed.
Here's a month that I feel like should be on the list.
What do you got?
Infamous, First Light, and The Swapper.
Ooh,
Pretty good.
Both are phenomenal games.
Yeah.
I might take off Sly Cooper and Street Fighter.
I think that goes on there,
That's
yeah.
like, that's the move. Yeah.
Infamous.
And I think this month after that might also knock something off. Because in February was Apotheon, not that that was good, but Rogue Legacy and Transistor.
Oh, Transistor. Wait,
What-
what was with Infamous First Light?
Was Swapper,
Yeah, I see.
which
what
was
you mean.
really, really good.
That one.
Both of those are great.
You don't think Transistor and Rogue Legacy could beat something out?
No.
Not for me.
Not for, it would be Borderlands and Scott Pilgrim for me, but I just didn't play either of those games, so I can't attest.
What do you think, Dean?
It's tough because one game on each of those lists I value over the other. You know what I mean?
Like Borderlands and Transistor.
Yeah, exactly.
I read you. I know my
Yeah.
friend. My
I don't
friend.
know. That's tough. That's a tough call. I think as an overall package, I think the Borderlands Scott Pilgrim month personally is better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Moving
think that's a
on.
better value.
March of 2015 was Counter Spy, Oddworld New and Tasty, Ollie Ollie 2, and Valiant Hearts: The Great War.
It's not bad.
Oh, that's a good month.
Yeah,
a good
it's not
month.
a
Ollie
bad
Ollie
month.
was fun.
And Valiant Hearts. Yeah.
Valiant Hearts I loved. And what was the first one on that?
Counter Spy.
And Counter Spy was really fun
Yeah,
too.
not bad. I don't think it should go on the list, but that's a really good month.
That's
That's
a
a- that's
definite
good.
honor. That's like a number.
Everybody should play Valiant Hearts.
Yes.
Totally.
Really good UB art game.
Right.
Yeah.
What happened to UB Art?
I don't know what they're doing, man.
Stopped it after that.
Child of Light and Valiant Hearts, and then what happened?
Bring back Prince of Persia and UB Art.
I agree.
Best decision of your life.
After that, April was Aru's Awakening, Never Alone, and Tower of Guns.
Ooh, Never Alone was fun. That's
Yeah,
the
that
one
was.
that Jen and Dean played together.
That's the Eskimos, right?
A little fox. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Good game. May was Ether 1, Guacamelee. That's a great game.
Ether 1, dude.
Hohokum, The Unfinished Swan, and Race the Sun, all within
Oh,
May.
that beats one of the games for me.
Really?
I loved all of those on that list.
More than any of these. Ho-Hokum and Race the Sun.
Race the Sun and Hohokum are kind of throwaway for me. Unfinished Swan is good.
Swan
Guacamelee's great.
Guacamelee, and that was
Guacamelee
the-
is great.
That was the Super Turbo Championship Edition. You got all the DLC with that for free.
Yep.
And then what was the first one? Ether 1 was an odd game too. I enjoyed that.
Ether 1 was fucking shit, dude. It was totally broken for
That was-
90% of the people.
That was for you. I don't know why that game never
For
broke.
many. For
Yeah.
many. I couldn't get past the first 10 minutes. It just crashed and crashed.
I don't think it should go in top 5.
I agree.
No, I don't think so.
The only one that I think really has a lot of pull it would be Guacamelee. I think Guacamelee.
Yeah, that's a great game. After that, you have June, which was Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. But otherwise, this month does nothing for me.
That
Skulls.
was when Dean and I streamed both of our iterations that month, and Dean got on top of a car and murdered everybody with a Gatling gun. I stuck around the whole thing, rescued the kid, and forgot all of the shit.
Yes, you did.
Drew was in my stream, I remember, and he's like, Greg, you missed this, you missed that, you missed this, you missed that. I'm
That
like,
stream will go down in infamy.
Otherwise, that month wasn't very good. There was Skulls of the Shogun, Super Exploding Zoo, and Futuridium. Here's a month
was fun, but
that might go on the list for one game and one game alone.
Name it.
Rocket League.
Ooh.
I never played it still, but
July
What? You still
of
never played Rocket League?
2015.
Oh shit, Greg, you gotta play Rocket League.
But besides that, you also had Styx, Master of Shadows, Mousecraft, and Entwined. Pretty much nothing else about that month really matters.
Entwined was
but-
such a disappointment.
Yeah, that really was a disappointment. That was a game they announced at E3 and were like, it's available now.
That was
Yeah,
the
that was a bummer.
Dragons, right?
Yeah, and the fish. I don't know. What do you think? Is Rocket League enough to go on the list?
No.
Rocket League's pretty good, dude.
But
Rocket
to
League's
beat out
pretty
any
good.
of these.
As an individual offering, I think Rocket League is one of the best ever.
Yeah.
But
I
the-
mean, Resogun made it on the list for me for Resogun alone, not Contrast.
Yeah, but is Resogun better than Rocket League?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I just think as months that we have here, like the offerings that we have are better than Rocket League.
Like the overall package.
yeah, like Borderlands Scott Pilgrim, that's like fucking 100 hours of content. Shadow of the Colossus and Kingdoms of Amalur. Kingdoms of Amalur is the RPG, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was fucking.
The one by
hours.
Kurt
And
Schilling.
Shadow of Colossus is one of the best games ever made.
Yeah.
Infamous First Light and the Swap are two amazing,
I
phenomenal.
know, but dude, Rocket League is something you just don't understand until you get in there.
It is really, really good. Even for me.
Rocket League is fucking good.
I think we should knock off. Hold on a sec. Let me look at the list here that you putting together, Greg.
The only one I would take off would be Borderlands Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, that's the only one I would take off too.
What
to be
else is
honest.
in the month? What is
We
the
have
Rocket month?
we have the month with Uncharted 3, XCOM, and Saints Row 3. We have the month with Resogun and
No, no,
Contrast.
he's saying
that I'm
what
looking
comes
at.
with Rocket League.
Yeah.
What else is in the month of Rocket League? Free.
Oh, in the month of Rocket League, we all there was nothing good. We had Styx, Master of Shadows, Mousecraft, and Entwined.
Yeah, no, I don't think it makes it for me.
Oh, unfortunately.
Even I'm saying I never played Borderlands Scott Pilgrim or Rocket League, and I still think Borderlands and Scott Pilgrim is a better deal.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. August. This has a few good games. You had Sound Shapes, which is a great game.
Oh,
Great trophy game. You got Stealth Inc. 2, Limbo, which I really enjoy, and Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris.
That's
Good
a
month.
really strong month.
Definitely worth mentioning.
Yeah, I don't think it
Awesome,
replaces
strong
that.
month, but doesn't replace anything for
Yeah,
me.
I agree.
After this is a throwaway for me. You had you had Grow Home, Super Time Force Ultra, which is pretty good. Zeo Drifter, Tesla Grad.
Yeah,
that's
no,
not for
I'm
me.
over that.
After that, you got Super Meat Boy Broken Age, which is really good. Unmechanical Extended. Not good enough to go on the list, but Super Meat Boy and Broken Age are very
is
good.
really fun.
Yeah, I really like Broken Age a
That's
lot.
another Double Fine, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
First episode of Broken Age, especially, I thought was excellent. The
Yeah.
second episode went down a little bit for
I'll
me.
agree with that. I think that was the
Here's a
second.
good month, but not good enough to stay on the list, I don't think. But Dragonfin Soup, The Walking Dead Season 2, the entire season, and Magica
Good.
2. Yeah, not bad.
Wait, what was the other one?
Magica 2.
Oh no! If the other titles were strong, I would say put it on. But
Yeah.
Walking Dead
Yeah.
was the highlight for me.
Here's another, I think, really lackluster month. Gauntlet Slayer Edition and King's Quest Chapter 1.
Yeah, Gauntlet's pretty fun, but the
King's
month
Quest
overall
was
is-
really, really fun. Did anybody else play that episodic series? That game was hysterical.
I haven't yet, but I want to get around to it because I'm a huge King's Quest fan. That's like a series I grew up on. Very fond
funny.
of
I
that.
was surprised by it. Surprised.
You are officially the first person I've ever met that said I'm a huge King's Quest fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
there you
I'll
go.
agree with that. I think.
First
There's
time
nothing
for
wrong with
anything,
it.
yeah.
It's just the first time I've ever heard of
I
it.
I grew up on it. I grew up on that in Goblin's Quest on PC. Here's a month that's probably going to be the new number one. Grim Fandango Remastered and Hardware Rivals.
No, thank you.
Just silence.
Funny, dude, 'cause so many people out there are probably like, yes, Grim Fandango. It just did not hit
Grim
us.
Fandango was the
Yeah.
living death of all three of
I
us.
agree, dude.
You know what? Wait. I just want to
That
say,
game.
I'm not down on Grim Fandango. I thought it was a fine game. I'm not like, oh my god, greatest game, puzzle game ever. No, I'm not that. But
Dude, I thought it
Without
was
doing it for
pretty
trophy
bad.
wars and having to do like the tank controls and being fucked up with that. Like, in all honesty, other than it torturing my life for trophies, like, I just don't see the appeal of that game. Like, it wasn't funny to me. It wasn't witty to me. None of it like clicked with me at all. And then it was just like slapstick humor that I just.
I was that the time I played that game was some of the time spent I was most mad in my entire life. I was like, I did not like that game.
what was so annoying about it, as Greg said, is you had to play it in the tank controls to get that one trophy. And tank controls, man, holy shit.
Every movement is the opposite of what you want to do.
Yeah, it wasn't cool.
That's a Tim Schafer, though, man, right there. Tim Schafer game.
Schafer to suck on my balls.
Next up is a good month for some people. Nom Nom Galaxy, Helldivers, and Nova 111.
Good month.
Yeah, you like Helldivers, right, Dean?
I never played it. I've watched it played a
Mike
bunch.
was the one that liked Helldivers.
Mike played it a bunch, yeah.
You had after that, March was Broforce Galaxy, and that's it.
I'm over that.
April was Zombie, Dead Star, and Shushimi.
What the fuck?
Some
There's like a definite
decline.
yeah, like there's a steady decline of I don't know what's going on here.
I
That's
feel like
very
I blacked
noticeable.
out for like the last 3 months.
There was a good number of months earlier this year that were not very good. After that was May, which was Tropico 5, Tabletop Racing, and Switch Galaxy Ultra.
Yeah, I'm over all of these.
June was good, in my opinion, for Gone Home and NBA 2K17. Really like Gone Home a lot.
Big praise to Gone Home. Like, fuck it.
That's a good month.
Yeah.
But
And NBA is great too.
Yep.
I don't think it's honorable.
No. Yeah, just Gone Home is a game that every single person should play,
Oh,
in my
for sure.
opinion. Even though you didn't like it, Dean.
I'm glad I played it so I can
Yeah.
speak to it though. It's worth playing.
We're almost
It's
wrapped
2
up here.
hours.
We're at July of this year was Fury and Saints Row Gad Out of Hell.
Saints Row's fun, but it's nothing list worthy.
And Fury was okay. And then this past month, August, was Tricky Towers, Rebel Galaxy, and Ultratron.
Yeah, so I think we have our 5 months now. It's
Yeah, so you can definitely see
Yeah.
where people are coming from in that there was a decline in the PS4 offerings.
That's
Totally.
what sucks about now them raising the prices, that they did it when these were the games that they were offering.
Although this most recent month is Journey, which I think is excellent. And
And Lord of the Fallen.
Lords of the Fallen, which
I'm
is a
gonna
full
play that. That seems
AAA
pretty
title.
cool, actually.
So that's a good month.
We still have to organize our top 5 months, though, that we do have.
Yeah, it came at a good time.
It's weird. Like maybe I don't know. Maybe the money's gonna help them like get back some of these bigger titles, but the PlayStation 3 ones are still pretty good, dude. Because what we jumped up from to PS4. In the meantime, the Arkham games were given out as PlayStation Plus. Mass
All
Effect
the
2,
Infamous titles, all the Little Big Planet titles.
Infamous, Little Big Planet,
Bioshock Infinite,
Bioshock Infinite, Mass
South Park
Effect
Stick
2,
of Truth was on there.
South Park,
Puppeteer,
Puppeteer.
Sly Cooper Thieves in Time.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
There was
so
some
PS3 is
pretty
holding
cool.
it down. And
PS3
the Vita
is
titles
awesome.
too that we never mentioned. There was a couple solid Vita titles too.
Yeah, to keep this a little bit more simplistic, we kept it to just current gen
for sure.
offerings.
Yeah, no, I'm just
but-
saying, like, that's why my PS3 still sits out, because
It's
one
definitely
day, like,
George
I'm gonna
Foreman,
go
bro.
back and play some of those.
All right, so let's rank these 5 that we have here. So here are the 5 that we have: the month of Uncharted 3, XCOM, and Saints Row 3. You have the month of Resogun and Contrast, the month of Infamous, First Light, and Swapper, the month of Shadow Colossus and Kingdoms of Amalur, and the month of Borderlands and Scott Pilgrim.
To
In
be
my
honest,
opinion,
this is my ranking too. I didn't do that purposely, but that's the way I would rank those.
yeah, that's how I would rank it too.
I didn't even mean to do that.
I think that Uncharted 3, XCOM, Saints Row 3 month is
That's
awesome.
a fucking amazing month. Like
Yeah.
the quality and hours of XCOM Enemy Unknown. I played the game for like 75 hours. That game was so
Yeah.
long and so.
It's a little bit of a cheat because I do think that was their like E3 announcement, like, hey guys, these are all available this month, like it's E3, have fun. So I think that's a little bit of a cheat there, but still, that's why it's so good.
Yeah.
That's an amazing month.
That would be about my rank. I might just, based on personal bias, put Borderlands ahead, but I like Shadow of Colossus more. So that's just kind of those games.
Shadow of
I
the
wanna
Colossus
play.
is just one of those games, dude.
Yeah.
Can't
That's an
replicate
amazing
that
game.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
that'll
Kingdoms of
probably be my
Amalur is
order.
like that. Yeah, that's. I didn't purposely do that, so proud of us.
Going back to Infamous First Light, I was really surprised at how much I enjoyed Infamous First Light for the trophy war.
yeah.
Oh my god! And then not even the story, but like
Yeah,
the leaderboard, like arena thing.
the arena mode,
Oh
yeah, it was a
my
lot
God,
of fun, man.
It's super fun. Infamous Second Son and First Light in generals. Whenever we play our intro and I always see that footage, that's one of those games.
Yeah.
I wish I had more to do. Wish I could
No.
go back and like do
No.
more.
Well, I highly recommend people check out Swapper too. It's kind of like a cloning gun game, but where the clone that you make has the exact same movements as the main person you're controlling. But it also brings up this kind of interesting morality question of when you kill these clones, are you killing the past version of yourself, or you're killing a copy of yourself, and is that moral? It was an interesting concept. It kind of reminded me of The Prestige in that way.
Yeah,
which
I
is
really
an
enjoyed the
amazing
software
movie.
as well.
Yeah,
100% of that bitch.
There you go. That is the top 5 PlayStation Plus months for the Level Up Network. And hopefully, moving forward, we see the PS4 make a comeback now that the $10 price raise has happened.
I hope so.
They can take all my money. PS Plus is the best.
And to wrap up this part 2 of It Only Does PlayStation, let's look at the trailer of the month. Speaking of Shadow of the Colossus, I don't know if you guys have seen this game yet, but it looks very reminiscent of Shadow of the Colossus. Check it out. The trailer of the month. I'll put it up on the big screen for you guys.
Filis fiori fegramana, ridorona siu tradum crera. Servedos oscinov sumorenti,
Like the snow effect.
Yeah, the entire game takes place in like a icy island.
Yeah, this does feel very echoey. Is it a girl?
I actually don't know.
I feel like it's a girl. This looks kind of awesome. Is that a grappling hook? What the fuck? This game looks really good.
But now fall to your death. Very slowly. Looks pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that look cool.
It's called Pray to the Gods, or Pray for the Gods. It's a small team. I think they're indie. But it seems like a pretty ambitious title for those guys.
Make that a PS Plus title. I would gladly love that.
Yeah. Just that moment at the end there where he's grappling on and climbing the flying
that was
creature.
fucking
That's
awesome.
that's totally Shadow of the Colossus. That had to be some inspiration there. But I thought that was a pretty cool game to call out as an indie title to show off and
For shizzle,
keep an
man.
eye on. And that is going to wrap up part 2
Duh.
of It Only Does PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you are a patron, continue watching. Go on to part 3. And if you're not a patron, become a patron of just $1 or more, and you get the full episode of It Only Does PlayStation right from the very beginning.
Don't be dirty. Just do the dollar.
Yeah. But if you're not sticking around, please make sure to hit that sub button at youtube.com/the Level Up Network. You'll keep track of all the cool shows that we do here. Like the video if you did like it, and of course leave comments and feedback. We'd love to know what you thought and what you think the best PlayStation Plus offerings have been over the past 6 years. It's been a long time.
I agree with our list because we're the smartest people that you know.
I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to disagree with our list, to be honest.
That's okay.
When does that happen? Does that happen?
A lot, Greg.
Those people are wrong.
We can't play everything, but we do our best. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope to catch you again soon. Until next time, take care. Level up.
Level up.
La.
Hey, Level Uppers. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you want to check out our other content, please do.
Like your favorite superhero podcast, Power Up, right here.
Or for everything PlayStation, It Only Does PlayStation right there.
For movies, television, and Netflix, check out the Lights Up Show down this way.
And for the latest episode of our gaming talk show, The Level Up Show, go right there. But most importantly, please don't forget to subscribe right there.
Nailed it.
We did it.
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was good.
Which one do you think they'll click on?
I think Level Up Show,
Probably,
obviously.
hopefully, all of
It
them.
Only Does
Yeah.
PlayStation.
I would like if they watched them all, I think.
That would be
Lights
cool.
Up is new, though. I think they should definitely check that out.
Lights Up's a new one. Power Up's
We're
always a
running
new one.
about 7-8 seconds now.
Yeah.
We're
Well, you think they've clicked on something?
we're still here, so no.
I think they should.
We should
Did you
give
click
them a little
on?
bit
Did you
more.
click on something?
Click on something, guys.
We need to go.
The hell are you?
I'm going to give it
waiting
3
for?
seconds.
Watch
We have
all
things
of
to
them.
do.
Three,
Just click.
Stare them
Two,
down. Stare them down until they do it.
1.
Ah!